have that view over there, that's just pretty awesome. That's almost as awesome as watching that Mike Les guy on YouTube. That is one good-looking tractor and grain cart. Hello YouTube, it is Farmhand Mike bringing you another crop update report from Darke County, Ohio. Today is Tuesday, June 29th, and you can see I am standing in a beautiful field of winter wheat, and it is just a few days away from being harvested. There's still a little bit of green in here, not much, but it's like 92 degrees out right now. Got a nice breeze going, so that's going to dry this out pretty quick. Let's take a look at this wheat, and we'll go look at some of the corn and soybeans. So you can see there's just a little bit of green in here in places, but it's all standing beautifully. We got a big rain a couple weeks ago and some wind. We lucked out here, but I know there's some fields around that did get knocked down pretty good. All right, we'll move on and check out some soybeans. This field here, as you can see, is looking pretty good. Nice, full, thick. This was corn last year. We ran the Versatile Fury high-speed disc on this field last fall, and this field was not sprayed prior to planting. Just come right in here and planted this. This field was planted in early April, and of course it was snowed on, frosted, and all that good stuff too, but it just looks phenomenal. So the plan this fall is, if we have a picture-perfect fall, everything works out good, we're going to have that Versatile Fury high-speed disc hooked up to a tractor and try to work all the corn stalks here this fall, and then next spring just come in and plant soybeans right into it. It just seems like these are doing a little better, so who knows, everything changes every year. We'll just have to wait and see, but as of right now, that's the plan. I would guess the majority of soybeans in this area are planted no-till into last year's corn stalks, but you do have to go and spray a burn down before that. So if we do what we're planning on, that'll save a trip over with the sprayer, some chemical costs and so forth, and you can just cover so many acres with that high-speed disc. But hey, let's get up close and personal and look at these soybeans. Let's head over and check out some corn. As you can see, it's getting pretty tall. Check out that shirt. Anyways, a lot of you have been asking for merchandise, some Farmhand Mike stuff, so I am currently working with a company for some t-shirts, long sleeve t-shirts, hoodies, hats, stickers, and so forth. So stay tuned. I will be making an announcement here, but that stuff will be available for purchase. I personally do not have time to do it, so have a company. You're going to order through them, and they'll ship it right to you and everything, and I don't have to mess with it. But anyways, just look at that corn. Isn't that something? That is just beautiful. Now I'm going to take you over here and show you some end rows. When we're side dressing corn, some people would ask when we're turning on the end rows, we're knocking corn down. And as you can see, a lot of that corn does come back if you do it early enough or when it's young enough, and looks pretty good. Now here's a spot where there's a gravel driveway in the field, and that corn's hurting a little bit. It is pretty hot and dry here, but it'll come out of it. It's just curling up during the day. That corn, obviously, because of the driveway, is not going to do as good. But you get off the driveway, and everything is real nice. All right, enough of this field. Let's land this drone and move on and look at some other crops. This field here was one of the last fields of corn planted. I think this was about the third weekend in May when this was planted, but it's coming along pretty good. It's up to my knee, so it'll definitely be the knee high by the 4th of July and all that good stuff. This corn is rolling up during the day, as you can see here. We've had a good amount of rain here in June, so we're not exactly hurting for water just yet. And we're supposed to get some more rain, but still looking good. And I've been showing you all the good stuff, so let's look at some of the bad. We had about 3.5 inches of rain here a couple weeks ago, and it drowned out some of the low spots in some of the fields. The corn took it pretty well, but soybeans don't like that, and if they're underwater for too long, it just kills them off, as you can see here. Now, some guys are coming back in here and replanting these. This is actually a pretty small circle here, so I don't know if we will. And some of these, if you look close, they're actually starting to come back up out of it. Some of them won't. And you get out of it, and they start getting looking good again. I have a YouTube video when we planted this field in April, and this is the field that had the cover crop of cereal rye on it. Come right in here and planted it. It's looking pretty good too. This is the first field of corn that was planted on April 6th. So this corn here was snowed on, had about 3 inches of snow on it when it came out of the ground. It was frosted on at least 5 nights, but overall, it's coming along pretty good, and it'll definitely be knee-high by the 4th of July. Oh, wait, it's way past that. This is the first field of soybeans that were planted on April 6th. These were no-till into corn stalks. There's even some soybeans that are going to be knee-high by the 4th of July. And that's the official crop report for today. I'll try to do another one here in 2 weeks, but I'll probably have a whole bunch of videos of other farm equipment and stuff like that in between. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Feel free to hit that like button and comment below. If you're new to my channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button. And as always, thanks for watching and supporting my social media.